Hello everyone, welcome to iExamB. Embrace the iExamB learning experience for 50% faster job preparation. In one of my previous videos, we had discussed about the various vacancies for the legal officers that came out in 2025. There were 500 plus vacancies that we saw in 2025, and what can we expect in 2026? In continuation of that, in this video, I'm also going to discuss about the eligibility criteria for the various legal officers related vacancies that come out on a regular basis. What are the exam patterns and how you can prepare for the various opportunities that keep getting announced, some with time for you to prepare and some at short notices. Quickly briefing about the various vacancies that come. The law officers or the legal exams that happen, they can be divided under 4 categories: regulatory bodies or all India financial institutions like RBI, SEBI, PFRD, IFSCA, IRDAI, NABARD, Exim Bank, SIDBI, NAFID, NPS. Various vacancies in the insurance and banking sector, like the insurance companies like LIC, GIC, NICL, NIACL, UIIC, OICL, AIC, or banking sector like IBPS, SO, and IBPS RRB, ECG, CPO, or SO. Also, various bank specific like Bank of India or Central Bank of India legal officer vacancies also come out. Various PSUs also recruit law officers like in Coal India, SJVN, HPCL, GAIL, FCI, and many more that keep coming around the year. If we talk about APP, Assistant Public Prosecutor or prosecutors, or UPSC, any other exams law vacancies which exams are conducted by UPSC, some of them include your CBI, APP, Company Prosecutor, Examiner of Trademarks and GI, SFIO, and various other again vacancies that keep coming out. If we talk about how it has been in the past, over the last 6 years, you can see how these vacancies have been spread out over the years. Some happen almost every year, some happen at a gap of 2 years, and some new vacancies also keep getting announced. A summary of this we had explained in our previous video, which you can see. If we talk about the current quarter, certain opportunities that have already been announced include your Examiner of TM and GI. This is UPSC conducted exam for the Ministry of Commerce. The exam pattern and the syllabus is yet to be decided. Only the application was open. Railways Recruitment Board has announced vacancies for Chief Law Assistant and Public Prosecutor. The application is currently open till the 29th of January, and we expect for further vacancies to come out in the current quarter, which include your Coal India, GIC Ray, FCI, AGM for law, and regulatory body for insurance. IRDA can also come out with legal vacancies. So it is very important that you also understand not just the current vacancies, but other vacancies, legal vacancies or opportunities that keep coming round the year. What are the eligibility? Which all will be the exams you will be eligible to write? If you are completing your law degree, there will be a lot of exams that you can sit for in 2026. So what your eligibility is, and also understanding broadly what the exam pattern is, so that you can start your preparation accordingly. So let's start with regulatory bodies and all India financial institutions. So I have listed here the financial regulators: IRDAI, which is for the insurance sector; PFRDA, which is for the pension sector; SEBI, which is for the capital markets; RBI, which is for the banking sector; IFSCA, which is for the IFSC centers in India; and NABARD, which is the AIFI for the rural development and agriculture, right? So these are the institutes which regularly hold or recruit for the legal officers. The education or the minimum education eligibility include a law degree for ARDI with minimum 60% marks in your LLB. The age mostly is up to 30 years in majority of the cases. PFRDA asks for a simple law degree Similarly, for SEBI also simple law degree. Here 2 years experience is desirable, it is not mandatory. In RBI, however, you need a mandatory experience of 2 years along with your law degree with minimum 50% of marks in your LLB and your bar enrollment. IFSC just requires a simple law degree, LLB, and NABARD requires a law degree with minimum 60% marks if it is LLB. If it is LLM, then 55% minimum marks along with bar enrollment. Suggestion is that even if bar enrollment is not a mandatory requirement for various recruitments, enrolling is always useful because it opens up opportunities, various other opportunities for you. If we look at the exam pattern now for these exams, in SEBI, exam happens in two phases. Phase 1, here you are tested for aptitude subjects like general awareness, English, quant, and reasoning, in addition to your professional law and legal subject. Then you move on to phase 2. In phase 2, again, you are tested further for your further knowledge in a more detailed manner on your law subject in the form of descriptive questions and objective questions. And you're also tested for a descriptive English paper to test your drafting skills. Here, this includes an essay, writing an essay, a précis, and a reading comprehension. If we talk about the next exam, before I move on to the discussion for the exam pattern of other exams being discussed, I would also like to tell you about the Mega B Legal course, which is an all-in-one course covering the preparation for various regulatory body exams, your banking exams, your insurance exams, your PSU exams, and your UPSC based conducted exams that I had talked about in the beginning. This the unique feature is it includes not just your legal subjects but also non-legal subjects. As you will see in the exam patterns, you have to study additional subjects for the aptitude testing like quant, English, reasoning, general awareness, computer, descriptive English, in addition to the legal subjects. And these legal subjects can include your common laws like your corporate, criminal, civil, and constitutional and contract laws, administrative law, but also exam specific laws, your securities law for SEBI, banking laws for your banking exams, insurance laws for your insurance exam, labor laws and codes for your PSU exams, aviation, coal or petroleum specific laws for specific PSU exams, and other laws and acts that are asked in various other exams also. We're starting the new batch for 2026, and the introductory and the new class will be held on the 10th of January. As I stated, you will find here various laws, more than 100 plus laws being covered across domains, including your common laws like your constitution, contracts, criminal, corporate, administrative, civil laws, your banking related, securities related, PSU related, company prosecutor and public prosecutor related exams, various important case laws files, and a lot of revision material. In addition to that, the non-legal subjects include quant, reasoning, English, general awareness, computer, descriptive English, and financial awareness. Again, it comprehensively covers you at one place to prepare for various legal opportunities. iExamB has been guiding for legal vacancies and legal exams since 2020, and we are proud to be a part of the journey of 200 plus students who are now working in various organizations including RBI, SEBI, GIC, OICL, and various other organizations. Some of the recent selections is what you can see on the screen. Let's move ahead our discussion with the exam patterns of various other bodies. IFSC again conducts exams in both two phases, phase 1 and phase 2. Here also, first aptitude subjects for your general awareness, English, quant, reasoning are tested, and then you are tested on your legal knowledge. In phase 2 again, your descriptive English and your legal knowledge is tested. For PFRDA, a similar pattern as SEBI and IFSC is seen, where you are first tested on your aptitude subjects and your legal knowledge, and then again specialized legal understanding along with your descriptive English. If you talk about RBI is more focused on the legal subject. Here you needed 2 years experience. So you are tested on your understanding of law, objective questions of 30 marks, and descriptive of another 120 marks. In addition to that, you also have a descriptive English paper of 100 marks for your written exams. If we move to IRDAI conducts a common exam for all the various kind of vacancies. There is no specific law based exam that takes place. You are tested on the aptitude subjects English, reasoning, general awareness, and quant. And in phase 2, you have to give descriptive papers based on English for the English descriptive, economic, social issues, and insurance and management. No legal specific paper takes place in IRDAI. If we talk about NABARD, this exam is already underway. The exam for mains is going to be held on the 25th of January. Here also exam happens in 2 phases. Phase 1 is aptitude, where you are tested on reasoning, English, computer, quant, decision making, general awareness, economic and social issues, and agriculture and rural development. Then when you move to phase 2, that is the mains paper. Under the mains paper, you are tested on your legal knowledge through a combination of objective and descriptive paper. In addition to that, you are also tested on descriptive English. So these were the regulatory bodies and some of the major all India financial institutions. Apart from the ones I discussed, there have been recruitment that has been done last year by Exim Bank and also SIDBI. Exim Bank for export and import, and SIDBI for the small, medium, small, and micro enterprises, that is MSME sector. Let's move on to understand the banking and insurance. Under the banking and insurance, some of the list, this is not a comprehensive list, but some of the major exams that are conducted. So if you will see, IBPS SO happens every year. This year's calendar is also out. The exam will happen towards the end of September, in the month of November. Here you need an LLB degree, no minimum marks criteria, but bar enrollment. Your age limit is 30 years. RRB Scale 2 law exam, again every year it happens, and again in the 2026 in the December the exam will happen. You need a minimum LLB with at least 60% marks and 2 years of experience. IDBI grade B, again legal degree with 4 years of experience. NAFID Scale 2 law degree with at least 60% marks and 3 years of experience. So any scale 2, if you will notice, any scale 2 vacancies will require 2 to 4 years of experience. In Exim Bank, there was a requirement of minimum 50% marks and 6 years of experience for manager level. So these are the various banking. For freshers, the most common way to enter is the IBPS SO exam that happens on a very regular basis, yearly basis, and the calendar is released in the month of January itself. If we talk about the insurance opportunities, you will see insurance opportunities in AIC, which is the agriculture insurance company, NIACL, the general insurance, UIIC, GIC, LIC, NICL. Recently, we saw exams all get conducted in 2025 on NIACL, LIC, NICL. We are expecting the first quarter GIC vacancies to be announced. Here the minimum requirements is a law degree with at least 60% of the marks in majority of the insurance companies and an age limit of 30 years. The experience requirement is asked by UIIC on a desirable basis, not a mandatory. However, LIC asks for a 3 years experience. So if we now move on to understanding the exam pattern, IBPS SO conducts exams in 2 phases. The preliminary is testing you only on your aptitude subjects of reasoning, English, and general awareness and quant aptitude. And then phase 2 is your professional knowledge, where you are tested on your legal subject. RRB Scale 2 is a combination single exam, is conducted, not 2 phases, only single level exam, where you are tested on your professional knowledge, which will be law, your reasoning, financial awareness, English, one of the languages, either English or Hindi, computer knowledge, and your quant. If we talk about ECGCPO, here again you will be tested uh, through a single level exam on reasoning, English, general awareness, quant and professional knowledge, which is your law, and you also give a descriptive paper where you write an essay and prezi. If we talk about Bank of India Scale 2 and Scale 3 officer, English, professional knowledge, which is again law, which will have the maximum weightage, and general awareness with focus on banking industry. Similar trend you will find in Central Bank of India, where stream specific, which is your law understanding, is tested, computer knowledge and recent and updation on general awareness related to the banking sector. If we talk about insurance in GIC Ray, you are tested in 3 different parts. Part A will focus on your law understanding, the technical and professional knowledge, and then the aptitude. Part B is aptitude, testing reasoning, English, general awareness, computer literacy and numerical ability, which is your quant, and then descriptive English is also tested. So you will see this part remains common in majority of the exams in addition to law. So in addition to your law, you also need to study reasoning, English, general awareness, quant and descriptive English. In AIIC AAO law, phase 2 phases exam happen. In phase 1, general understanding only, reasoning, English, quant, not quant, general awareness, and then in phase 2 or the mains paper, then you are tested in again reasoning, general awareness, professional knowledge, and your descriptive professional knowledge is also checked. So professional knowledge will be law, objective paper, and then descriptive paper also of law, and then descriptive paper of English also. NIACL again 2-level exam, phase 1, phase 2. Phase 1 is only aptitude, English, reasoning, quant, and phase 2 is a combination of aptitude and your law subject, followed by a descriptive English paper. Exact same syllabus pattern you will find in NICL also. First English, reasoning, quant, and then reasoning, English, general awareness, computer, quant, and your law paper. If we talk about OICL, again similar pattern as we saw. So if you can see, NIACL, OICL, NIACL will have a very similar pattern. LIC is a little different because it also tests you on the descriptive legal paper and not just the objective. GIC is a little different, but mostly similar to this part only. In GIC, they also conduct a GD many times. UIC, again single level exam and similar pattern as we have seen in NICL. AIC, again similar pattern, professional knowledge, quant, general awareness, reasoning, English and descriptive English paper, but a single level exam. If we talk about some of the PSUs and public prosecutor exams, Coal India, law degree with 60% minimum exam. This is again a vacancy we expect to come out in the current quarter. CBI, the exam is going to be held on the 11th of January, where you needed a simple law degree. This vacancy has been announced, but will they conduct the exam or not is yet to be decided. Again, it required a simple law degree with 2 years of experience. SJVN, law degree with 55% minimum marks, no experience was required. AAI junior executive, you needed a law degree with eligibility for bar. HURL, law degree with minimum 60% marks. DDA, law degree. So in majority of the PSU you will see majorly law degree is the minimum requirement with 1 to 3 years of experience depending on the scale at which they are hiring. If we talk about the exam pattern, in Coal India, it is a computer-based 3 hours paper where you are tested for, again, general awareness, reasoning, numerical ability and English, and your professional knowledge of 100 marks, which is your law paper. There's no negative marking and no interview in Coal India. So it's only an exam-based selection process. If we talk about CBI APP, you have a 2 hours paper of 300 marks. It is conducted in an MCQ objective format. 300 marks, 120 questions, only a law paper. There is no other general aptitude being asked here with a defined syllabus. If we talk about SJVN, they had a written paper, after that group discussion and personal interview. Section 1 was related to your law, and section 2, 30 questions related general ability, logical reasoning and intelligence test. HPCL, when it conducted, it was also a combination of general aptitude and technical paper, and your technical paper consisted of drafting skills, descriptive papers, testing you both on your general aptitude and your technical abilities. AAI-JE conducted a paper again in two parts. Part 1 focused on general aptitude subjects and part B on your legal aptitude. NBCC, another exam that happened in 2024-25. In this also your knowledge of the discipline, which is legal, was tested, and your general aptitude. HSCL, again a combination of general knowledge and your discipline. So these are the few of the exams. This is not a comprehensive list, but major exams that have conducted or keep coming out on a regular basis. The one thing that you will note is these exams are a combination of general aptitude plus your legal knowledge, plus in various legal knowledge also different kinds of laws are covered. In my coming video, if you are interested, write in the comments box. I will discuss the syllabus of various vacancies also to understand the commonality and the specifications of certain exams. Please also write in the comment which are the exams that you are looking to target in 2026. Before I end, I will also like to remind you our Mega B course batch is starting on the 10th of January. So wishing you all the best and hope we see you as a legal officer in 2026.